Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a huge toy collector. I collect all kinds of toys. You can officially call me a toyaholic. I collect all kinds of toys. Vintage toys, modern day toys, boy toys, girl toys, little kid toys, pop icon toys, advertising toys, Happy Meal toys, any kind of toy you can think of, I usually collect it. My goal is to move this massive toy collection into a building and call it Mississippi's Totally Awesome Toy Museum. I want to make it as a tourist attraction for our state so people from all over the country come down to Mississippi to see this collection. So what I have to start doing now is to value and inventory the collection to see what exactly I have and what it's worth. My goal is to say I have $1 million toy collections, but we'll have to see if I get to that point or not. I'm gonna try my best. All right, today we're gonna value some more girl toys. We're actually gonna do another shelf of these Pageant dolls called Nini Momo dolls. Our last video was of these as well. So let's jump right in and see what they're worth. This first doll is Miss Nebraska 2000, and in their doll pageant, they actually compete, and she places first runner-up. You see she's so beaded and so detailed. So getting first runner-up out of like 100 dolls is a pretty big honor, so we value her at about $350. Next, we have Miss Ghana. She was from 2001, and she was in the top 15 in her Doll of the World pageant, and we value her at about $175. Now next we have Miss Georgia, the country of Georgia, 2001. She placed third runner-up in her doll pageant, which was a big honor for her, and we value her at about $200 because she is pretty beaded. Next we have Miss Ethiopia, 2001. She placed in the semifinals in her doll pageant, and we value her at about $200. She's pretty exotic. The exotic dolls usually sell a little better. Now next, from 2001, we have the Miss Hawaii doll. She's really beaded in this multicolor beaded design, and we're gonna value Miss Hawaii at about $200. Continuing on, next we have Miss Guam, 2001. And she was an expensive doll, and what I like about her is she has real jewelry on. They used to do that real jewelry. She's pretty beaded and sequined, and we value her at about $225. Coming up next, we have Miss Namibia, 2001. We value her at about $200 because she is so beaded. Next, we have the Miss Qatar doll from 2001/2002. We value her at about $200 because of her beadwork. This is like the third Miss Qatar doll we have. When we were buying these online, someone must have had the collection that they sold. Next, we have Miss Venezuela 2001/2002. We value her at about $200. One of the reasons is because she's Miss Venezuela, and the countries that do the best in like Miss Universe are worth just a little bit more. They're a little more desirable to collectors. Next, we have Miss Hawaii 2003. She placed 14th in her doll pageant, and she's worth about $150. She's like the third Miss Hawaii doll we have so far. Next, we have Miss San Juan Islands, 2003. She has a nice beaded dress, and we're going to value her at about $150. And then next, we have Miss Suriname, 2003. We value her at about $150. Actually, if you look at this doll, she was a Diana Ross doll that was turned into a pageant doll. Next, we have our Miss Kazakhstan Doll from 2003, and we value her at about $150. Next, we have the Miss Baja Doll from 2003. To me, I don't know. I think she's one of the prettier dolls. I like her color combination, and we're valuing her at $200. Next, we have Miss Japan from 2005, and she placed 7th in her Doll of the World pageant, which was pretty impressive. And because of her beadwork and being from Japan, we are valuing her at $250. Next, we have Miss Avinkia 2005. She's valued at about $150, and actually, she was a Christmas present to me from my friends Shirley and Melissa. And our last doll on our front row is Miss Rhode Island 2005, and she's valued at about $150. I'm going to move some dolls around so you can see who's on the back row. Here we have Miss New Jersey 2000, and she's worth about $150. And next to her, we have Miss North Carolina 2000, and I value her at about $150 as well. Now you can see at the bottom of our stack, there are these little bouquets of flowers, and that's what the company would send you when your doll made the top 15. They would send you a bouquet of flowers and a little banner to put on your doll. Now next we have Miss Oregon 2001, and we value her at about $150. Coming up is Miss Missouri 2001. We value her at about $150. She has some nice beading on her dress, but she doesn't have a ton of beading on her dress, so that's why we value her at about $150. Next, we have Miss Quebec 2001, and she's valued at about $150. Again, she has some nice beadwork at the top of her dress. I think we have a couple Miss Quebec dolls in our set. Next, we have our Miss Burundi doll, 2001. We value her at about $150. She could be valued at a little bit more because a lot of serious doll collectors really collect those really dark-skinned dolls. Up next, we have Miss Jersey 2001, and we value her at about $150. And next we have this pretty doll. She's Miss Georgia, the state of Georgia, from 2001. And she's pretty beaded and sequined, pretty face. We're gonna value her at about $200. Next, we have Miss Liberia, 2003. She's very beaded. Some green fur at the bottom of her dress. We're going to value her at about $175. And then next to her, we have Miss Oklahoma, 2003, where she finished in 6th place in her Doll of the USA pageant. So we value her at about $150. Next, we have Miss Texas 2003. Texas dolls are really hard to get because they usually do really well in the pageants, but this one went unplaced, and we're going to value her at about $150. And then we have Miss Missouri 2003. She's pretty detailed and beaded, so we are actually going to value her at about $175. Next, we have Miss Bahamas, and you see she's pretty unique. She's dark skinned with blonde hair, really pretty dress, very detailed and beaded. So we're going to value her at about $175. Next, we have Miss Andorra, 2004. We're going to value her at about $100. And we're on our last set of dolls. We have Miss Delaware, 2004. Very beaded and sequin, has some feathers. We're going to value her at $200. And next we have our Miss Cabardino Valkyria 2005 doll, and you see she's very beaded, a very unique beaded pattern on her dress. So we're going to value her at about $200. And then last but not least, we have Miss Lithuania 2005, and we're going to value her at about $150. So from our previous videos, our total has been $30,152 so far. And now with this collection of pageant dolls, we can add another $6,025 to our total. So now this makes our 23rd video I've made so far for this Valuing My Toy Collection series on YouTube. And our grand total has hit $36,177. Thank you so much for following this journey with us of valuing the toy collection. If you've enjoyed it, just hit subscribe and continue the journey with us. So until next time, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.